Oh, how's it hang loose? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Welcome everybody. It is Wednesday, February 11th, and we'll put this on. It is, okay, come on. I clicked too fast. There, that one? Yeah. It is Wednesday, it is Toastmaster Day, so I gotta run off and do that. Haven't been to Toastmasters for a little while because I was in the hospital with the fever infection thing. Which luckily, I went in advance, and instead of waiting and letting it get bad, it was already gonna get bad, but I went before. Oh heck, just check it, and oh my gosh, heart rate up, fever up, blood pressure down. Get him to an IV quickly. Okay, enough vlog. Oh, another vlog news. Another vlog thing is it's still cold. Woke me up, and it's still windy, but it's supposed to end today, but it's been windy, cold, and rainy for a long time. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I did get my car back too, so that was a super expensive thing. They drove it from the dealership after fixing it. It took so long to fix it, waiting for parts. God, it's just a weird thing. And I'm gonna remind everybody, it's the 6 years of doing this. Almost every day. I'm gonna watch out about my superlatives I was saying, and I think Michael's gonna go run off to a cryptocurrency convention, so that'll be a thing to talk about. Convention. Okay, now vlog now news. Okay, the news. I don't know. There was this whole kidnapping thing which I didn't touch upon because of this kind of reason of I don't have a good prediction of this outcome. So far it's been 11 days, probably I think 11 days. This little old lady got kidnapped out of her home. First it was missing, and then they figure out that she didn't just wander off, like, I'm an old person, where's my medicine? And go walking down the street into the night. I've been to Tucson. A good old friend of mine grew up in Tucson. I've been in there. I've been there. I've seen the Tucson. I kind of have I don't know, I would get lost if I was there, but I'm familiar with that little rural neighborhood, Tucson, southern Tucson. And she just, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out this. I mean, one, it's really, really bad that she's like a little old lady, it's kind of, she's like, hello, it's like somebody's mom. Oh, hey. She gets kidnapped by this masked gunman because he had a gun, and he didn't know. It looked like he knew what he was doing, but she gets kidnapped, and it's why did she get targeted? Why that person? Now they already went and had a suspect. They found they have to be careful. They when they talk, anyways. I don't care. Nothing happens here. Reasonable suspicion. So a suspicious person, a person of interest, because not a suspect, a person of interest. I don't know what, but they traced to a car and raided someone's house in Rio Rico, Arizona, which is, Tucson's pretty close to the border. It's like 22 miles, and 22 miles south, and you're in, Nogales, Mexico. But you go a little bit south, and just above the border is Rio Rico. So, I don't know. We got some, or maybe he was just trying to be, I'm thinking it's some Hispanic guy. He looked kind of stout. They have the Ring camera or the other brand Nest camera, and they dug in, even though he pried the camera off the front door, and we got Ring cameras for our house, but he pried the camera off the front door. He was trying to, they have a way to get the backup footage, so they got the backup footage, but he's trying to, like, he sees the Ring camera and he's trying to do this with a big fat hand, look like cleaner gloves. He's trying to block the, don't look at my face. He hasn't got the mask on, but he's aware of this Ring camera doing this thing. And then he runs and gets like some weeds, some some sage thing, whatever. He's trying to push it. I don't know. The guy didn't look like he knew what he was doing. Plus, he had the gun tucked like right above his crotch, pointing downward, which is not what most gun owners do. Point their firearm holster right above their crotch. It's like that's not a pro move. So this guy kind of, I don't know, waddled on. Didn't look like he's Mr. Real. It looked like they made this up. And plus, here's what I think. The guy, I mean, it was a little bit like, hey, this guy looks like an ICE agent, Not that he is, but the way that they're masked and come to the front door gives me that impression. And the way they handled this investigation so quick, like, oh, we got somebody, So, I mean, it screams of Kash Patel trying to look like he knows what he's doing when he doesn't know what he's doing. He really don't. He's not an FBI guy, but he's now head of the FBI. So even the FBI guys are good. So he maybe has some type of botched thing about that. And I'm trying to find little notes. Oh, and the other weirdo news thing is the Epstein Files. Good God. Now, the Epstein Files were supposed to be released December 19th. All of them, except for the redacted victims. That's the only thing redactable. The victim doxing information. Only the victims. That redact. Everything else completely. And then they found out that they actually had millions more files. So totally, they have about 6 million files. And then finally, a month or so later, they released all of them, which is only 50% of them. And when they released that 50%, more redaction than necessary. And so they're redacting all the people who are suspect in the Epstein Files, could be charged, suspect. And apparently there's some big names. And it was kind of surprising. Some of them were a little bit famous. I forgot the... I don't know. There's some stupid famous people. I mean, they have money in there, but it's like, But the ones, there's like King Charles had to slap on the wrist the Prince Andrew bit because take away his title because he's somewhere in there. The British monarchy's going, oh my. And there's a Secretary of Commerce for the U.S. Trump's cabinet, Secretary of Commerce, Lutnick. And Lutnick's quite in there too. Lutnick's all over the place. He had to testify before a committee going, I never seen. I saw Epstein one time with my wife, and we walked over. He's like living next door. We walked over to it was such a disgusting man. I'll never see. We'll never go into never again. It was one and done. Never again. And years later, he's happened to be on Epstein Island because everything's coming out in these redacted files, because when the redactions happen, they're supposed to give notes of what they redacted, and they didn't do that. So the unredacted files have to be shown to congressional members who are just going, okay, what do we got here for real? And Howard Lutnick, the Secretary of Commerce, is in there. So they're asking him, hey, you're right here. So everyone's kind of coming out of the woodwork. Lutnick said, but yeah, we were sort of boating in the area and we had lunch. Yeah, but I went on the island with my wife and my children. And we just had lunch and we left with my children and my wife. Like he's trying to legitimize his mention in there. It was just like they had a moment of a family day lunch moment in the middle of Pedophile Island. It's like, what the heck? So they're kind of like lying out of their teeth in congressional hearings. The thing's falling apart, and there's definitely more in the Epstein file stuff. They released 3 million. That's only 50%. There's 3 million more Files, 6 million total. And they looked in the other thing, and they congressional people, and they logged up. And here's the kicker: how many times was Trump mentioned in the unredacted Epstein Files? A million times. That's like every third page you got of 6 million. Every 6th page. He's Trump. And so, yeah, I think there's a lot going on that's gonna be real bad. And this is stuff that happened after Jeffrey Epstein, who offed himself in prison, suspiciously, how the cameras were off, but he already was convicted of pedophilia. He was already convicted of the crimes, and now they're talking to his co-conspirator Maxwell, who basically says, I'll talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you, you can ask me questions, I'm going to plead the fifth until you commute my sentence. So she's like trying to get out of jail and then talk, but they're gonna have to open them up anyways. So I don't know, Maxwell's just it's all just crazy crap. Anyways, so there's a lot of stuff, and it's Toastmaster time, so let's do Hawaiian news real fast. Just give the stupid editing. I'm not editing this. Look, this is like our corruption lady, Lieutenant Governor, investigation whether she violated state law by getting $35,000 in a paper bag. And then she's trying to say that, oh, it was campaign donations and I returned them. And the storm. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I gotta just say this. The storm, a lot of stuff blown down, trees, all this kind of stuff. I'm still like going crazy because it's wind, and the power didn't go out, but there's still storm stuff. Okay, and it looks under more scrutiny. That's more important. Get them. Weed out the corruption. And there's baseball somewhere going on. They're starting up with the baseball, and who's from Hawaii in the baseball team? And Bad Bunny, 4 billion views, because he's internationally famous already. I'm not really a Bad Bunny fan. I saw the show, I'm like, so what? But it was in Spanish too. That's kind of annoying. But whatever. I'm not like basing the Super Bowl on the Super Bowl halftime. Oh, back in the day, remember 1971, you want to relax, you just go out there and you shout, power to the people, power to the people. 71, political power is changing Americans escape to racism and male chauvinism. This is Reverend Jesse Jackson in Hawaii, Operation Breadbasket, in the speech in Andrews Outdoor Theater, 29 years old. And yeah, Jesse Jackson was over here going, aloha, live aloha. Okay, yeah, right. Very good. Very good. We got Tulsi Gabbard. Evil. she's a two-faced doofus too. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Try crowdfunding to restore the natatorium. I agree with that. Call for loose guns, control surf right and be prosecuted must punish for stiffer penalties. Okay, we'll do this.
Dems will erase Trump gains at first chance.
Many people are eager to get Democratic leadership back into the White House. Judging by the way people have opposed Donald Trump's policies, they will be overjoyed when the Democrats are back in power and the illegal border crossings can be recommence. Illegal border crossings can recommence. Start again. It will be a happy day when wasteful government spending comes back and cartels' fentanyl shipments resume. It'll be a relief when gas prices soar out of control again. I miss those days. Also, the reinstating of transgender women in women's sports will definitely elevate participation then we will all breathe easier when the Democrats prosecute everyone in the Trump administration, the FBI, the DHS, the ICE, for investigating fraud and upholding those old nasty laws that have been on the books since the foundation of our country. I'm considering voting Democrat because they promise free bus rides. It'll be great. Guy Morgan, Mauna Lua. Oh, thank you, Guy. Thank you for making your letter public and talking tutu voice. And obviously, I've selected a Trumpy supporter. It'll be great. It'll be great when the Democrats are back and they reverse all that Trump administration stuff. Okay, where people doing illegal things, basically unconstitutional things, are held to the Constitution instead of snipping out pieces of the Constitution. Billions and billions of dollars grifted from these scrappy deals. We stop invading foreign countries for the hell of it. It's because it's a better deal. We stop using tariffs as a single tool. And all the prices go up. Yeah, the only thing is big oil. Oh God, big oil. Yeah, big oil's in their pocket too. That's how Bush did it. So, yeah, and they stop snipping out habeas corpus, and they can just arrest anybody they want to with masks on, bust in your door. Because when they get the voter information voter information from the voters voting last time, they get that from different states. They know your social security number. They know where you live, and they know who you voted for. And they're going to come after people like you and me if you voted Democrat. I mean, what if you're voting Republican? All hail the king. Who's going to drop like a cheeseburger one day pretty soon, too. And you're going to have people like, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, who wants to, we will not tolerate criticism of Trump anymore. So what is he going to go after people who criticize the government? The free speech, freedom of press? Oh no. Yeah, you can do all hail the king all by yourself. I don't think they're gonna survive the midterm unless they steal the midterm. That's the big thing. They steal the whole midterm election. Wow, yay. Okay, enough for now. Gotta run. Hello, have a good Wednesday. Yay. What happened? Oh, I got to do this. Out.
Here. Press zero.